Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, Delta Sky Club members. Very glad to have you all with us. I'm Alex Dragovich with my esteemed co-host, Geoffrey Asmus. Jeff, how you doing?
Good. Are you a Delta Sky Club member? What was that all
Not
about?
even close.
Not even. Yeah, I don't
Not
even know
even
how
fucking
you,
close.
It's like $700 a year. I could never do that.
That's what they are?
It's a lot. I remember
That's
Tom
not
Takar,
bad.
friend of the pod, was talking about
That's
it.
so worth it.
If you fly a lot, I guess you're gonna. Okay, then do it. Then if it's so fucking worth it.
I just started booking the flights, man. I'm becoming a road dog. So,
yeah, great. Good. You're going to bring your dating is weird craft all over the nation.
Yeah.
People are waiting for
The
it.
flyover states, they just need...
Sometimes women say quirky things when I'm fucking them. I'm Alex.
And you'll never guess what I say. Something quippy.
Something witty and incredibly...
Something dry and interesting and heartfelt.
Oh, my God.
Dry, interesting, heartfelt. The New York Times. That's what they said about me after seeing me at the tiny cupboard.
You will never get press in the New York Times.
I don't think you will either.
I might for something I say about Chinese people or something, maybe. Not the good press, but
ultimately,
maybe.
If the Times covers us,
As
it
long
means
as-
it's the end.
As long as you're in the Times, I don't give a shit. My dad would lose his mind if I was in the New York Times. In a bad way.
Honestly, if I got canceled, my dad would be like, "You showed him, brother. You fucking showed him out."
Your dad would finally go to a show. He'd
He'd be like, "Oh, you're clearly worth something."
If you were on Greg Gutfeld or Tucker Carlson, your dad would finally respect you.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Maybe you should open for Dennis Miller."
Yeah, Rob Schneider's doing an anti-vax tour. You could open for him at a VFW in Lafayette.
Would happily do it.
We'll have a Jim Brewer's opener.
At Alex Drags on Instagram.
Have you seen his special, Rob Schneider's?
No.
It's called Soy Sauce in the Holocaust. It's one of the funniest things I've
Soy
ever
sauce
seen.
in the Holocaust?
Soy sauce and the Holocaust.
That's kind of funny.
It's so bad. He doesn't. He like bombs his
Really?
special. He doesn't do very well. He's not funny.
Damn.
He's not a good stand-up. At least he was good in Deuce Bigelow for sure.
Yeah, he had that
Respect.
show, Real Rob.
Oh, I didn't even know he had a show.
Yeah, he had a show. He actually recently came out and like shit on all the like old SNL cast members. I think
Oh,
recently.
really?
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, he said that Bill Murray like hated all of them, I believe.
Why would Bill Murray? Was Bill Murray
Bill
even
Murray
on
hated
SNL?
No, Bill Murray hated his class.
Okay.
So he was talking about how
Was
like
Bill Murray with Rob Schneider's class?
No, so like when Bill Murray would come back and host and do like guest apperances, he would always be like, "God, that Farley guy's a fucking loser." Like he hated Farley.
Really?
Hated. Thought
I could
Sandler
see
was
that.
like a total drug addict and shit like that.
Okay, I don't know about that. I could see someone hating Farley. He was just a fat guy who just jumped around.
Whoa.
I mean, it was funny, but I could see like a guy who is more of a nuanced actor not really liking that. He was just loud.
He's
He was
Midwest
just loud.
royalty.
I don't hate the guy. I think he's funny.
He's the fucking
He's Madison
man.
royalty. He's from where I went to college.
Yeah,
the Farleys.
and he was in Chicago, man.
Really?
He was at Second City in Chicago for years.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really know much.
I don't think you give Chicago you don't love Chicago like you should, man.
I wasn't born there. You were born there.
You just don't give it the credit
Your
it
dreams
deserves.
fell apart in Chicago. I mean, you gotta remember it. Gotta remember Chicago.
Every time I'm there,
Yeah.
I die a little bit.
Yeah.
But I keep coming back, baby.
Chicago's great. It's the third best city in America.
Name them.
Madison, Minneapolis, Chicago.
That
New
is
York fourth.
I almost dropped a hard R there.
Oh, you get one.
Yeah.
You get one. Boston fifth, maybe. Philly, though, was there this weekend. Philly might be moving up the charts.
Talk to me.
Philly's a great place. Some of the dumbest people, no offense, Fonz, but great in a good way.
And also, no offense, Fonz, that the cheesesteak is bad.
No, that is wrong.
Depends where you go.
Okay.
We had
okay,
a great
that's fair.
cheesesteak. Me and Arian, my girlfriend, came to Philly with me. We went to Ishkabibbles.
Classic.
On
South Street classic.
South Street Classic. I read it was Black Thought from the Roots' favorite Philly cheesesteak, so that's why we went there.
The Roots?
The Roots?
Yeah.
The Roots?
Why'd you say the Ruts?
Did I? That's the Minnesota coming out. That's
The Ruts.
The Ruts. Bagel. Ruts. Yeah, my bad. But the cheesesteak is great. What are you talking about?
Maybe I just
With
had
the
a bad
cheese
one.
whiz, a little hot peppers on it.
Yeah.
Very good. Very. You can't have a whole one. Too much on the bowels. Too much.
Well,
but
okay, let me ask this. How would you compare it to the Italian beef?
way better than it. Italian beef.
Oh, you're
it's-
psycho,
It's the
bro.
same meat basically without the juice, but with toppings. There's no
No.
cheese on an Italian beef usually.
Yes, there is.
Usually
You
not.
get cheese and hot peppers.
Okay, I like the hot peppers, but that's on the Philly cheesesteak too. Bread's better. I don't like how wet the Italian beef
You don't
gets,
need to get it wet.
but it doesn't taste as good. Then the juice is the best part, but then it gets all soggy. It's just like, soggy bread and wet meat. Great.
I refuse to let this one slide. But
It's great. You've
I
had
actually don't get an Italian beef when I go to like Portillo's or anything like that.
No,
or
it's not
else.
that good. It's overrated. The Chicago dog all the way. Love a Chicago dog.
The Italian
The
sausage.
celery salt. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philly's a good place though. Some of the dumbest audience members I've ever seen, but they loved me, and that's
Yeah, how'd you
all
do while the Phillies were trying to?
Well, it
advance
was
for your
for Ari
shows?
Shaffir, so he still drew a crowd. It sold out every show. But
Oh, wow.
I bet if it wouldn't have been him, it would have probably been a little difficult. But they
Probably
still
would've been
came.
light, right? Yeah.
And they were and every late show we would announce during his set, he's like, open the door and tell me if the Phillies won, and I'd whisper while he was on stage, and then he'd announce it, and the crowd would lose their fucking minds.
Whoa.
So they were in like a good mood for the rest of his set.
That's great.
People love sports in Philly. I mean, I knew
Yeah.
that, but like they need it. You felt like if the Phillies would have lost, there would have been a few suicides. On the way home.
I saw Bryce Harper hit that bomb. What was it, in the ninth or the eighth?
Yeah, that was a good one. I was into
He
it.
said he looked at the camera and said, "I'm that guy."
He said that.
I'm that
right
guy.
before he did it.
No, after he hit it.
Oh, okay.
He's walking the first. He's walking on to first. He goes, "I'm that guy."
See, I thought you meant he called it. I mean, it's easy to say I'm that guy when you just hit a game-winning home run.
When he was walking out the dugout, he looked at everybody and said, "Let's give him something to remember."
Oh,
And everybody was like, "Holy fucking shit!"
That's
Yo,
so
are you
awesome.
serious?
You also gotta feel like
Fuck.
I feel like so many people.
Let's give him something to remember.
But also imagine how many players say that and then they strike out. Like, give them something to remember, a little bloop to first or whatever.
I never thought I'd root for Bryce Harper because he seems like such a jag-off.
I don't know much about him. Was he the Nationals guy? Was that the guy? Who
He
was for
just
the
has like
Nationals?
an aura to him where like, you are a loser. Like, you're kind of like, if he wasn't good at baseball, he'd be such a fucking pisshead bro. Like,
Yeah, I mean, look at you, not good at basketball.
Yeah,
Look at
I'm
who you are.
doing a pod with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be me and Bryce Harper. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
we're
couldn't
trying to.
hit that.
Yeah, it's either Bryce Harper. This could have been you, man. You
Could've
could have been
been
with
you.
Jeff doing a podcast.
Philly, though, fun people, pure, honest retards. I'll say that.
Ooh.
I get one.
You use
I
your
get
one, huh?
That's my one. They're good though. They're great comedy audiences. I love them.
The accent's a little odd.
I
don't
like
know.
how they say use, or they call nouns Johns. I didn't ever heard that before.
Nouns.
That you'd be like, look at this John right here for a bottle of water.
Oh yeah,
Or
like John. It's like John. Yeah.
yeah, John. Using that John over there, and it could be anything.
Call girls that too.
yeah, they call
Johns.
literally any noun a John. Yeah.
Philly John.
If
It's progressive. They're all up on the pronouns. They just call everything John.
First off, I had a couple of Philly buddies in college, so they would say that all the time. I feel like if I dropped that randomly, you would be like, "What the fuck is that?"
yeah,
That is
because you're not from Philly.
You can say I say young bull all the time, dude. I love calling
Young
someone
Bull's not a
calling
Philly.
someone a bull is so tight.
That's not a
Like,
Philly
who's this bull? Who's it-
statement.
That's a Philly thing.
That's a Philly
Yeah,
thing.
oh yeah, bull.
Really?
What's
to
up,
say
bull?
bull?
B-O-U-L.
Really?
Yeah, what up, bull?
Really? I thought that was just Shane.
I
Gillis.
played with a couple of guys from Bluebell, PA. So they would say, "What's up, bull?"
You just say bull is only for men.
Or say, "Who's this bull?"
Really? Okay, that's fun. That's fun. I like that. I like that.
That
John,
computes.
John, I wouldn't like if you said that. That would be gay.
Who's this John?
That would be lame.
I'm bringing that
I
John.
shouldn't have said gay. I apologize, listeners. I already used my bad word of the week.
Were people talking during your sets?
There was one night a guy with a mullet got kicked out.
I feel like with Ari's crowd, you have to the first couple minutes, you have to really start smashing.
I had to
them.
really. They were like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?"
Right.
I had to come out, but I had a couple riffs about the town center is called Rittenhouse Center, and I was like, "Oh, you
Oh.
named it after Kyle already?" You
Oh,
know?
nice.
Patriot. I had a couple riffs about that.
Okay.
That
What were
was
you doing?
good.
20, 25?
20 to 20, yeah, a little over 20. Yeah. Good times. We did a podcast. We did it during the show. It was
Oh,
kind
really?
of fun. Like we started like 10 minutes before the show. Then the host Nate was great. We kept going with Ari. And then when I went on stage, they kept going. And then when Ari was on stage, we kept going for like 40 minutes, just
Oh, wow.
doing the pod.
That's
It'll
cool.
come out in like a couple weeks. It was fun.
Great.
Not bad. Not
That's
bad.
sweet. No,
Had
he seems like an awesome hang.
Yeah, good hang, good comedy. He knows a lot about comedy. Had some lo mein that gave me brutal diarrhea one night, though. I'll say that.
The Asian in Philly is not that good.
Indigestion, diarrhea can make you racist for a moment. I was like, oh, you dogs got me this time.
Dogs.
I was like, okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Nice work, Chinaman. Nice work. Okay.
We will be in the Times now.
We
It's
will be. No,
official.
you could say that. I probably shouldn't have, but I got diarrhea.
Every time I get hungry for Chinese, I think about how awful I feel after, and I never get it.
I shouldn't, but lo mein is so good.
Dude, it's just so like
It's so oily, though.
It makes you feel like you just drank. Like you know what I'm saying? You just feel like
I felt
it's
like
a
I was
hangover.
drunk. I couldn't sleep till 6 a.m. I had diarrhea every 45 minutes Thursday night.
Oh.
And it came out like it came in smelling good. I was like, maybe I'll get a spoon in the bowl and go back in.
Yeah, everyone likes the smell of their own brand.
Well, sometimes it comes out smelling the same. It came in. You never have that?
Dude, my room now at my new place is like kind of low. The ceiling's kind of low.
Oh,
And-
I bet that's comical.
And
yeah.
well, when I fart, dudes, it just bounces back.
Oh, nice.
It just comes back at me.
Oh, good.
Like where I'm just like, God damn it! Like it's definitely because like my ceiling back in Chicago was like high as shit, and I didn't really think about how
forgot your
great
own
that
smell.
would be. Yeah, where I was like, it would just get like lost up top. But dude, now it just this New York style apartment is just.
That's what they don't tell you about New York. You got to smell your own
It's
farts more.
real,
They don't
dude.
tell
It's
you
really.
about that.
It's fucking. Now I'm thinking. It's a.
I
it's
love
kind of
the
a
smell
bummer.
of my own farts. I don't care. They're great. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I never run from it. I'll tell
When
you.
I was sick a couple weeks ago, those sick farts are just disgusting,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
Because
probably
that's not
the
even
booster.
you. That's not even you. That's just your body trying to kill something. You know,
I don't think that's how the body
your
gets rid of
your body's
disease.
trying to get something out of there. And
I think you need a refresher course on health class.
you
I don't think you think
Oh.
farting is how the body gets rid of.
my
bacteria?
farts were way worse for some reason.
Okay, maybe I could. See
I don't know
that.
what was going on.
Yeah, huh?
So
Where were you at this weekend, Alex? I know you were also in an Eastern stomping
I was a
ground.
Boston boy.
Wow, back at your old college town,
Uh-huh.
going back to all your old haunts.
Yeah, so I was actually I stayed at my buddy's place as I was pretty close to my old college, and it was good to catch up with him. We went to the hideout. It's really fun.
You have a good set?
Yes.
Is it hot? I'm doing it this weekend. They're ready for me? You
It is
primed
good.
them up?
You'll really like it.
Nice,
And
yeah.
dude, that guy Ryan, it's Caitlin McPhee's show. That was really good. Ryan Howe runs a show on Thursdays.
Oh, you went there on Thursday. Okay.
Well, I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday too, and it's
Oh.
really, really good.
The one in Cambridge?
Yes.
Yeah, in like the basement of a rec center or
So
something.
that's on
That's a good
that's
one.
on Friday and Saturday.
Oh,
On Thursdays, he does this bar Cantab. That show is unbelievable.
really? Well, Boston crowds might top crowds in the
Smart
country.
people.
They're smart, but
They-
they're not stupid about it.
They want to laugh.
They're somehow incredibly intelligent and some of the dumbest people at the same time.
I had one drunk girl during my show. I was doing this bit about choking, as you do, and then
Uh-huh.
she just started screaming out, she's like, you gotta press the sides.
She was giving you tips
I was
during
like,
your
what?
set.
Yeah, I was like, what? She's like, you gotta press the sides of the neck. I go, what happens? She goes, he comes harder.
Oh, okay.
Everyone was like, wow.
Was she saying that
She
at
was-
you?
She was with 20 super hot friends.
Wow.
And I think they all just like had that confidence, man.
Yeah, and did you talk to him afterwards?
No, I
You're
did
not the
not.
man you used to be.
The Don't Tell show was really good.
Oh yeah, the Don't Tells are great. They're the best. Yeah.
So
Wow, you were a king for a weekend. After being the Bushwick slumlord for a few months, you got some time and killed.
I walked around my old campus. I hadn't been to Boston College in about 5 years.
Yeah.
And dude, I'll tell you what, I got emotional.
Okay.
I walk around campus, dude. I'm just like, I'm
Are you
looking
crying?
at spots. Almost, not
Oh,
didn't full
wow.
on.
What got you?
Well,
What, the mess hall or
It's
whatever?
just everything like the Dunkin' Donuts, the taco place that was right there. I
You
was
got
like, oh.
emotional about a Dunkin' Donuts?
Well, no, because you pop into the Dunkin', you're like, oh wow, how many times have I been here? Like where I'm, because it takes you back to like where your mind was, like what you thought your future was gonna be,
Yeah.
what you thought life was all about, and you're like, oh, it just puts you back into like
Right.
You were like, oh, I was a totally different person.
Back
you
before
know?
we were content creators,
Yeah,
Back
before we were influencers.
before we were enchained to the algorithm.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm walking by a place. I'm like, oh, like I had like a fight with this girl outside of there. I had a like
Oh.
thing over here. There was a really good party over here. The tailgate spot was over. And you're just like, oh yeah, like it just brought back all these memories that I think I just totally forgot.
Wow, I like warm, nostalgic Alex.
Got
This is
super
good.
emotional, and I was like, damn, it really was a fucking great time. It was an awesome time. And then,
And were you realizing that all the way? It's always tough to walk around college campuses because everyone's way too young, and you feel like a grandfather around there.
everyone's got
I don't
all the,
like
they have
that.
they have this hopeful glint in their
Yeah,
eyes.
they're in a different world. They still think it's gonna work out, and we can't quite relate.
Every kid is like, I'm the next Elon Musk.
Yeah, everyone's
You're
like,
not.
my app's gonna turn out.
You're not. But it is cool to see.
Every kid's like, I'm gonna be the next Alex Dragovich.
Mhm.
Everyone.
They're gunning for me.
What's the bar? What bar did you get emotional going to?
I actually did. The bar that like I would go to a lot in college was Marianne's and Cityside, so we didn't go there. But I went to this deli called Jim's. That
What
where
do
I
you
got,
get?
I got
What's your order
the
at
chicken
Jim's?
chicken deluxe, chicken cutlet on bacon, cheese,
Ooh, okay.
lettuce, mayo, double stacked, side of fries. It's really
God,
fucking.
so you were
good.
eating a lot as an athlete. Are you guys eating
So-
like 4,000 calories a day?
I was eating a lot back then.
God,
and
I
then there
bet.
was also this place called Moogie's that had this it's a classic college like weird sandwich place where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we have like
we
peanut
put
butter,
fucking, we put
mozzarella
mozzarella sticks
yeah,
on the burger
and peanut butter and cum and it's all crazy. And I
We
went
put cum
I went by there. It was cool.
What do you get there? Moogie's.
So that place, I would actually get this thing called the Mother Child Reunion, which is
that's
honestly
a Paul Simon song.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's named after.
It
a
is
Paul
also
Simon song.
it's another version of the chicken cutlet sandwich, but they put the mozzarella sticks in it, and it's on French bread.
Wow.
Yeah,
God, you're so cultured.
and egg. They put I put
And an
mozzarella sticks
egg? That's too
and fried
much.
eggs in there.
I don't like a fried egg on a sandwich. I'll say it.
You don't like
America.
eggs in a sandwich?
It gets runny. The yolk gets everywhere, and it's
No, this is like it's a different.
It's hard
What is it?
boiled
Over medium or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I might be into it.
So I do have something interesting, dude. I got
Finally.
so drunk
Okay.
on Saturday because I did 3 spots.
You're
got to-
getting
got
the
to
free
hang-
drinks
got
at
to-
all the shows.
Yeah, got
It's
to
all
hang out with
adding
my
up.
friend.
Yeah.
It was so great. It was such an and then so I end up only getting like 5 or 6 hours of sleep, probably 5 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Dude, I'm on the train coming back.
Oh, I love the train though.
Way-
What a way to travel.
Way more people were on the train than I think I expected. But I'm so hungover, I'm not having it. People start filing in. People start doubling up on seats, right? A little old lady. I've never done this in my
You
life.
said no?
A little old lady walks up to
Oh.
me. She goes, "Hey, is this seat taken?" I go, "I'm sorry, I'm too tall," and I just fucking looked
No,
away.
you didn't.
I
You
swear-
cannot
I
say you're
swear
too
to God.
tall.
I've never done it in my
To
life.
a woman in her last breaths of life.
I just said, "I'm sorry, I'm too
She
tall."
just
And
wanted
I
to go to-
I couldn't do it, dude.
She just wanted to go to New York City one last time to see her grandchildren, and you couldn't let her ride. You're too tall. You just sit forward.
Dude, this one for some reason my
mean-
knees were almost hitting. I needed the room, dude. I smelled like
That's
shit.
barbaric.
I had never done it before.
That's worse than anything I've done on the podcast.
It was honestly kind
That's
of.
incredibly rude.
It was kinda
You can't say
liberating,
no to
dude.
someone. She paid for a ticket.
She can go fuck herself.
Oh
whatever,
my God.
whatever, Betsy. Leave me
Oh
alone,
my-
you dumb
What did she
bitch.
say? She's like, oh.
She was like, no. She was like, oh, it's okay. And she just kind of scurried off. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
run,
man, you
run,
made
little
a
woman.
Republican. You just created a Republican right there.
Oh, her.
She's like, kids these days won't even give up their seat to the elderly.
I couldn't have been. I was just so. I
You're
wasn't
just like,
having it.
Sorry, I'm too tall. You're just so hungover.
7:30 a.m. train.
That is pretty early, but still.
I wasn't having it with this old bitch, so
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't do it, man.
She could have sat next to you and fallen asleep, and her head could have fallen on your shoulder. It could have been beautiful.
If she honestly was like, "I'll jerk you off," I would have done it.
What?
I would have done it. If
I
she was
usually
like,
like old Asian women, but I'll take an old white lady.
yeah,
Okay.
she's like, I'll show you.
How
I'll
old
teach you a
was
thing
this
or two.
woman?
Probably about 65.
Wow.
Like
The
legit.
gall on you to say no.
Jeff, if
A retired-
Jeff,
teacher,
there's
probably.
there's 3 seconds where I was like, man, I feel like the worst person in the world. Then I felt
The guilt passed
I
immediately.
felt amazing.
Oh my!
I was
God.
like, is this a new trick?
Don't
Do
you?
just-
I'll allow it, but don't ever come at me again. Don't
Oh,
ever.
shut the fuck
Don't ever
up,
come at me
dude.
for morality again.
Oh, come
You
on.
won't let a calloused old lady, her veins popping out of her wrists, she's creaking, barely can hold up her
I am
suitcase.
6'6.5" without shoes on, people.
She probably was 6'6" before she got old and shrunk.
Yeah.
Her arthritis. She can barely walk up the aisles.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I'm really sorry that
if you're out there, old lady, if anyone knows who you are,
you're a friend of the pod.
Alex will buy you the next ticket back if you make it long enough to go back home.
Hey, next
if you
Thanksgiving,
live through the weekend,
if you're around next Thanksgiving or Chris or this, yeah, you know what? I got you.
he'll buy you a mother-child reunion at Moogie's.
It's such a good sandwich.
It does sound good. It does sound good.
But yeah, dude, I really couldn't believe. Oh, actually, and this also came up. This might be kind of interesting to you.
Okay.
I was so I got into kind of a dumb argument that I woke up still kind of feeling a little hyped up about.
You think someone else was dumb in an argument?
No,
I can't wait.
I think the topic is kind of dumb, but I was still kind of fired up about it.
Okay. What is it?
So I'm at the bar drinking with my friend, his fiance. She brings a friend to the show.
Okay. Single friend.
Murdered.
What show is this? Don't tell.
Ryan House show.
Okay.
Did a great job.
Yeah.
Coming back in January or something, I believe.
Okay.
And so after we're hanging out, we're talking. They're talking about their wedding.
Right.
Joe
Did you
and
go
Sam.
to this wedding?
It's next year.
Oh,
so they're talking about planning it. The idea of like the wedding bands come up. Like
what's a wedding band?
Picking a wedding to play at your wedding. Like
band. Oh, I thought you meant like the one on the
no,
finger.
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
The idea of the band that plays at the wedding.
Yeah. You have to have a live band.
So, yeah, like
if
a live
If there's
band.
no live band, I just have no interest in the wedding.
And so something came up where it was like, she was like, oh yeah, then her friend was like, as long as they don't play Nickelback, right? And I was like, oh, and like I made some like side comment about like how funny would it be if like Nickelback was like your live
Your
band,
wedding
your wedding band, right?
Oh, sure.
And she was like, honestly, I would take any normal wedding band over Nickelback as my live band, and I was like, that's fucking psychotic. That's psychotic.
I can't. And this is not the argument I thought you were going to introduce. Okay.
Dude, Nickelback as a wedding band
that'd be
would
cool.
First off,
Chad Kroeger married Avril Lavigne. He's cool.
You don't think they could
a cool
play
dude.
Jackson Brown and fucking Tom Petty
Yeah,
songs till the fucking roof comes
They're
off?
talented. They just wrote bad songs.
They
could
play
great
arenas.
songs. Yeah, they'd be great.
You don't think they'd be a good
This
wedding
lady's
band?
An idiot. That's an incredibly bad
Fucking
opinion.
dumb asshole. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
Dumb asshole, beautiful. I was flirting with her all night.
I literally did my best.
You did? Oh, and she rejected you?
No, it was not. It was a very
It was not
tame-
happening.
The night was
Of course you want Nickelback.
right.
I'd have the plain white tees at my wedding, of course.
Get the guy in the acoustic.
Yeah, they're great. Nickelback has 2 bangers.
Yeah, and it's
Rockstar, great song. How You Remind Me, great song.
you don't think that they could fucking play? You don't think they could put on a show
They
for
could play-
100 fucking dumb white people?
They could play any song from the 90s or 2000s.
Any of them.
They could play anyone. They could give them a week to practice. They could learn them all.
I would. She said. I wouldn't pay. She was okay, but I wouldn't pay for them to perform.
Well, I mean, their price would probably be pretty steep.
They would at least
but,
pay.
yeah.
Their price right now to play wedding is probably $500,000.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
In
I
the
mean, Nickelback
ballpark?
is still doing stadiums. Yeah. I guess more than $500,000.
I was absolutely fired up, dude.
Yeah, that's a wild opinion.
Next morning, I told the old lady to kick rocks, and then I just kept thinking about.
And you were listening to
and
Nickelback
I was
all
like,
the way
"God,
home.
Why would that girl say that bullshit?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, also they had the Spider-Man theme song, another great song. Remember
A
that?
hero
to
can save us.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna stand here and wait. How do you not?
He married Avril Lavigne too. He can't be lame. He's got to be kind of cool. Avril's all time.
Yeah, she had
Love
that. She had
all
one
time.
really good album, right?
Well, she had I like Avril Lavigne. She has some great songs. That's my Carly Rae Jepsen. Avril Lavigne's got 7 or 8 bangers.
Wow.
Great, yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. First album was good. Yeah.
I had to say that, but hey, do you want to get into some listener questions?
Oh, fine. Make sure they're good though.
Okay, this guy said, "Would you rather wear shorts to a wedding or say that your aunt is too hot for your uncle in the toast?" This is from Will Sibinaler.
Okay.
So he's basically taking our hot takes.
Okay.
And
So read it
and saying
again.
what is
Read it
what.
again. I was distracted.
Oh,
Our next guest just walked. I was distracted. No worries.
Would you rather wear shorts to a wedding or say that your aunt is too hot for your uncle in the toast?
Oh, okay. He's going.
So
a
do you
little
think
inside
your
baseball.
issue is worse or my issue is worse?
Mine was way less egregious. Mine, I didn't
Are
hurt
you
anyone's
kidding, dude?
feeling.
You wore
went
shorts.
after your uncle's wife.
I didn't go after. I mean, I wish I would. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, this is the problem. You went after
Didn't
his
you
looks.
Didn't you say yours ruined your relationship with that guy?
Oh, I'm not saying the consequences were worse.
The consequences
I
are
think
pretty equal.
in and of itself, mine should have been less of a big deal. I
Mm.
just wore shorts. Who gave a shit? I got a beautiful hamstrings. I wanted to show them off.
You have beautiful hamstrings.
Yeah, I got great legs. Everyone loves my legs.
Who said that?
Well, women have said it maybe once.
I don't think so.
I think a woman has said something about my legs before.
You think so?
Yeah, I
Are they-
think so.
I bet they're all pasty. I bet you get no color down
No,
there.
all white. Some people like white. Some people do.
Some do.
Some of them do. Some people like it when it's white. The whiter, the better.
Some do.
They like it. Let's keep it pure, they say.
They say, not
They
us.
say.
We
I don't
wouldn't
go
say that.
outside in the summer because I'm trying to get some Republican gals. You know,
Oh,
they love an all white man.
I don't. Here's the thing, man. I feel like for some reason you have hair and weird patches down there.
No, I'm hairy all the way down. Well,
Oh,
I have a
really?
weird patch around my balls because, as I said, we don't shave it. But, there's a little bit of a briar patch around there. A little bit of a black forest
That's
going on.
brutal. You got like a rough.
Yeah, we've gone over this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
What you think your thing? You insulted your uncle's wife.
I think mine's a.
I just wore shorts.
Did you leave early?
Actually, what I did was worse was laughing at the dad's speech. That was worse. I feel bad about that. I don't
I
feel
forgot
bad about
about
the shorts
that.
at all.
They
I
all
feel
heard
bad
that?
about getting drunk and laughing too loudly at a speech that was not meant to be funny at all.
While wearing shorts.
While wearing shorts and not a great polo.
Man, you ever see that at the wedding where like the bride's dad has got 8 sheets of paper out? He's going probably 25 minutes, and
they're
you're like,
so
"Hey,
bad.
Donnie,
Wrap it up. Wrap
you
it up.
stink."
But he's like, I paid for it. I'm going to keep talking. He's like,
He's
I
literally
paid for
reading-
the bar
He's
tab.
really, literally leading line by line, like in 7th grade,
yeah.
your history project,
Yeah.
you scored 2 goals. I knew you would be a great nurse.
They fucking suck. You should have to have a comedian like help you punch up the sets.
Yeah,
Like people cannot speak. It's embarrassing.
it is bad.
It is. They should have us every time do a set.
Yeah,
We could just riff it and everyone's like, "Oh, you're so amazing, dude." So
I'll tell you,
good.
dude. My buddy's his wife's mom kind of buried my friend at a wedding once. She was so funny.
Really?
She was so Emily's mom. Was,
Okay, if everyone wants to look her up, look up Emily's mom. She has a great Insta.
She brought the house down in a way, and then my buddy had to make the best man speech
Ooh,
after,
buried the best man.
and it was like pretty good, but you could feel it. You know a
Yeah.
Barry. You see you know a Barry
It's
when
tough
you see
to follow
one.
a charismatic woman. I know that every night. It's tough to follow women when they're talented. When you find a talented gal, tough to top her as a fella. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah. So that's it. But yeah, that was my big wedding.
Okay.
Nickelback people. Just do it. Just they'd be great.
I'd have Third Eye Blind play my wedding.
Yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Steven Jenkins, all time. He dated Cameron Diaz for a while. Cool dude. What was the next question? I got one for you. So go first.
Favorite song on Midnights.
Well, the new Taylor Swift. I have not listened to it. Is it good?
Really?
I gave up on her. She's too she's trying to be too hip. I don't like it. I like when she was like
You didn't like folklore?
I like when she was a fake country gal.
You
I
didn't
like when
like
she
her?
faked that she worked on a farm.
I agree.
kinda
Her
like
breakup
that.
stuff is kind of lame.
Yeah, isn't she happily married now? You're not breaking up anymore. Has
Really?
she been dating the same guy for 6 years now?
Yeah, but that could end.
Yeah, but it's not real anymore. Before she was breaking up every 4 months. Every guy got a song. She's
okay.
too happy now. I don't really pay much attention to her anymore.
Okay.
Nothing's better than our song or mine or mean. Oh man.
Folklore's better than.
No, it's lame.
Okay.
She's a country girl. She's fake. The
That
pop
take
is
that take
fake.
absolutely sucks.
What?
That's a shite.
That's
a
how she
shitty-ass
started.
take.
She wrote country pop, cunt pop.
She evolved so much.
You can't just switch genres. No one does that.
My
What's your
favorite song
favorite
on
song on
Midnight was
Midnights?
Karma.
Karma.
I'm a karma cunt.
Didn't she get in trouble? My girlfriend was saying she's fat phobic or something.
Well,
She
we
had a
can. I think that's a conversation.
She had a video where she like the scale she got on and it said fat when she walked on it.
Yeah.
As like a metaphor for her eating disorder. I mean, I don't really care, but I asked my girlfriend what people were arguing about on Twitter, and that's what she said.
Oh. I don't know.
I'd love to hear your nuanced take on fat phobia. What do you think about Taylor Swift's fat phobia?
You know,
Here's the thing, ladies. How come you can be picky about height and we can't be picky about width?
I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't gonna go there.
That's my take. That's
Yeah?
my take.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a little too tricky, a little too dicey. We've already you already went at the Chinese food today, man.
Yeah, that was a rough one. We might have to do an apology later. We might have to.
Mhm.
It was the food,
That's
not
all
the
right.
people. It was the food, not the people, I'll say.
Oh, okay.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
This was submitted by a listener, and I don't know if you're going to be able to answer it. Drago, why did the United States of America invade Iraq?
Hmm.
When did it happen?
Oh, we wanted their oil.
Okay. That's
Hey, Iraq. Thanks. Thanks for the oil, bitches.
Is that why we said we were invading Iraq? That actually is the reason we invaded. But why did we say we were invading Iraq? You actually got it right. That was incredible.
Saddam Hussein, right?
Yeah, remember him?
Yeah. Hey, Saddam, got your ass. Didn't he get hung?
Yeah, he got hung. Yeah, they found him in like a bunker and then
Little
they hung him.
bitch. Mess with America once.
Well, he messed with us twice. We let him live another time. Yeah.
Didn't we have didn't we have eyes on him? Like couldn't we have killed him whenever we wanted technically?
That was Osama. We knew where he was. That's like a bit of a conspiracy theory, but yeah, we knew where he was. He was he's like living in a villa in Pakistan, and we let him live till the election cycle, which is kind of badass.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
The Iraq War went on too long, folks.
Yeah.
We should never have been
Did we
there.
win?
No.
Why?
Didn't we just not? I guess we didn't have the numbers over there, did we?
We didn't have the numbers.
Right?
Didn't have enough. Well, yeah. What? Who was attacking us? Who are we fighting?
No, I don't know.
You have no idea.
Who were we fighting?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know? You don't know? This is like the major geopolitical thing for like 20 years. The
No.
war in Iraq. You don't know who we're fighting?
Here are my buzzwords.
Okay.
Al Qaeda.
Okay. What are they?
Those are Osama's guys.
Yeah.
That's
they
Team
were in
Osama.
Where were they?
Afghanistan.
Okay, they're in Iraq. Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah. They're
Iraq,
all over.
Afghanistan.
They're all over. Yeah.
And then we got Saddami's guys.
Saddami's guys.
Saddami Salami.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever
Saddami
heard.
Salami.
Saddami Salami. You know what they called him at the old frat house?
That's what we were
The
calling
old
him.
Shiite frat house. Saddami Salami. Okay, what's another buzzword you
Wait.
remember?
Why did we go to Iraq?
I don't know. Now you're questioning yourself. Yeah. When did it happen?
We say 04?
Well, I think it was 03, but yeah, I
2004?
think it was 03. But
We
yeah.
went over in 2004 to fight terrorism,
Yeah, sure.
right?
Yeah.
And Saddam was the guy that we needed to get.
Yeah.
Salami.
It's so funny.
We had to
Such
get
an
salami.
That's something that so many people died in, and you know so little about it. But if I asked you about the Sacramento Kings early 2000s team, you'd be all over it.
Bobby Jackson,
Bobby
Mike Bibby,
Peja
Doug Christie,
Stojakovic.
Peja, Vlade.
Jay Will.
Jay Will, yeah, the white guy.
They were
yeah.
completely fucked by the refs.
What do you think was a
Wait,
bigger?
what did Saddam do again? What did he do?
Yeah, don't you remember the big buzzword? 3 letters. Everyone said it. They're like, we're looking for. What were we looking for?
What were we looking for?
Remember, there's like Iraq has these. It's 3 letters.
Oh, weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, there we go.
Fonz, you were on top of that.
Oh yeah, I was sitting on that one.
Yeah, he knew that one. Fonz knew that.
Well, Salami did not have them, unfortunately. Right?
He did not have them. We
went over there.
The CIA
Wasn't
made
that
it
a
up.
thing?
Yeah, they made it up. They completely lied. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, not everyone knows that.
You don't know that they lied? That was like the big twist.
No. Not everyone knew. For some reason, I was looking for like maybe like a bombing or like an act of terror, but no, they didn't really do anything.
We
right?
said they had like chemical warfare. They were chemical gases. They were gonna shoot at us or whatever.
Do you remember hearing about people being like, "Oh, there's anthrax in my Kit Kats" and shit like that?
I know. I remember they were.
Remember like
anthrax.
trick or treating was like not cool for a second.
Yeah, the needles, and then it turned into anthrax. Yeah, I wonder what the one is now. Now it's probably fentanyl in the Snickers or whatever.
Yeah.
They got trans piss in the Snickers now.
Yeah, anthrax is.
Were you
what was
afraid of that?
No,
Anthrax? dude,
I was eating so much candy on
Yeah, I wasn't afraid of that. But they were mailing anthrax to like politicians. I don't actually remember who did that. I actually don't remember who the anthrax
Yeah,
guy
weapons.
was.
I remember weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get it right on a test, but it's there. It's in
You
there.
got it. You did get it eventually. It took a little bit, but not too bad.
You held my hand.
Not too bad. You actually I thought you would do a little worse on Iraq. You actually did.
I just remember Terror, Hussein.
Capital of Iraq. Big. We hear it all the time. Famous
Mm,
city.
No idea.
Famous Outcast song. Bombs over.
No.
Damn, that's the intersection of two things
Baghdad.
you know nothing
Baghdad.
about.
Baghdad.
Yeah. Yeah, Baghdad. Yeah.
Man,
I was like, that's foreign policy and hip hop, two things that do not overlap in your
I
mind.
almost said Kuwait.
I would have loved that. That would have been great for
You
the
won.
clip.
You win again, Salami.
You know, you did pretty well this week, Drago. You might keep your citizenship after all.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
didn't
good
do too
American.
bad.
I'm
You
a
didn't
solid
do too
American.
bad. You know what? I had a thing I wanted to talk about. What was the thing I wanted to talk about? I had a little thing I wanted to discuss with my dear friend, Alex Dragovich, who I look forward to talking to every week, man.
Mhm.
Just love chatting with you.
We had, dude. That Nickelback thing is gonna fuck me for a while.
What was the thing I was like? Oh, yeah. Okay. I was thinking, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done during sex? I thought of a thing that a memory that got kind of dug up recently, but do you have
One that you haven't said on the pod?
I don't think so, no. It actually is haunting that I forgot that it happened.
Embarrassing?
Yeah, well, I don't want you to admit to a crime if you have one deep
No
in your
crimes.
pocket.
No,
I didn't
no
think so.
crimes.
Alex is a good guy.
Mm-mm.
What was that roast I always had on you when you opened for me? It's like, Alex, it looks like the guy in college. He didn't sexually assault anyone, but he didn't turn in his friends who did.
Yeah. What?
That's how I used to open the shows with Alex.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Don't ask.
Amongst college athletes.
What was Don't Ask, Don't Tell? Do you know what that was?
That was the gay stuff, right?
With gay in what facet?
Why do I have to give real
I like it. I like to know. It's fun to know. This is kind of our dynamic.
If our armed forces were having gay sexual relations with people,
right,
with each other,
don't ask, don't. What does that mean?
Was it don't ask, don't tell because the law at the time or like the creed at the time was that like we couldn't because they couldn't do that. Is that it?
Yeah, they could be gay because we wouldn't ask them if they were gay. Basically, it's like if we look the other way if you're gay, but we don't actually like.
Is it like
gay,
is it like in writing that?
Well,
you
they
cannot
stopped
be...
it. They took it away like I don't know, like 10 years ago or something. I don't remember exactly when they took it away, but yeah, don't ask, don't tell.
What a funny thing as a president to say, like,
yeah, you could.
Here's what I'm implementing.
yeah, you Navy guys, you can bend each other over, but just don't tell me about it. Just don't tell anyone about it.
That is brutal.
And they were all I mean, everyone in the army's fucking each other. I know a guy who's in the army. I won't say his name, but he was telling us one day, he's like, I'm not gay. I had sex with like 13 guys in the army, but I'm not gay. And we're like, dude, you're gay. It's fine. He was just like, no, that's just what the army is. I'm like, no, I think you're gay, man. It's totally fine.
I have some embarrassing sex stories. I also have someone I'm kind of embarrassed that I had sex with. I think it's kind of a funny story.
Oh,
actually.
Okay. Are you gonna say the name?
No,
don't say
I'm
the
gonna
name.
give you
Please
the.
don't.
I'm gonna give you. I'll tell you what she said after, and then I'll say the story on another pod or the next pod.
You're doing a cliffhanger on me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm actually not sure if this is okay to say.
Okay, say what she said afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear, but yeah, go
Okay.
do your embarrassing.
No,
thing.
you just did this cliffhanger shit. You got to say yours first now.
Embarrassing.
What was the quote she said? What did she say afterward? Oh, you meant after the pod. You won't even say it
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like set it up with the end and then. I thought you were doing like a
No.
nice storytelling device. Oh, you're doing this thing where you say, "Oh, I can't say it," and then I have to hear it afterwards.
I'll just do it.
This is what happened the other time when you're like, "I can't tell you what NBA players say," and then you told me afterwards, and it wasn't a big deal at all.
Yeah, it was.
People DM me all the time, like, "What did Alex mean?" And then I tell
No,
them, and it's not a big deal.
Definitely, I'll tell DP about that after, dude. I think he'll be on my side.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna say it here, but you're so weird about.
Give me your
secrets.
embarrassing story.
I was with this girl in Des Moines, Iowa. Beautiful, a romantic Des Moines, Iowa. We got an Airbnb at this old lady's house. We were hooking up, and at one point she was on top of me, and I just stuck my thumb, gave her the old thumbs up in her vagina. I didn't really. It's tough to do the logistics of it, but I was like trying to finger her, and I ended up putting my thumb into her, and she immediately got off me, and then we never really hooked up again. And I think about it a lot. How the thumb going in nail first. It's a very bad memory.
Oh, I got one.
Maybe not as bad as I thought. Okay.
Embarrassing, but this girl, I don't think she knows it. I don't think this girl knows it. I was having a
that's never good.
I was having a party, and I was like actually not feeling very great.
A shock. You're always a little sick. That's kind of your thing.
I was having a party, and then so I was like, and I was talking to this girl. I've been only talking to her for like 15 minutes.
Okay.
We go. I was like, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I was flying back home. This was like over the summer, maybe for 4th of July. I was flying back to Chicago.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to bed. This girl, she like follows me.
Even though you said like I'm sick or I'm like
I'm going to bed. I gotta wake up early.
Yeah.
She comes into my room probably like 2 minutes later, follows me in, and she's like, "Hey, I'm just taking a break from the party." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like,
Love that.
I was like, "Oh, goddamn, she probably wants to hook up."
Oh, you poor thing.
I know.
Oh my God. Oh,
she
you
climbs.
poor
She
thing.
climbs into bed. The hooking up starts. We start making out for some reason. I'm like in college. I have like I've got some years under my belt. I'm like a senior in college.
Okay.
I have no idea why. Making out.
You just come?
I fucking came.
Yes. The Osmus special. Yeah.
Making out.
That's a good one.
My shorts, boxers,
Yeah.
t-shirt, it's all on.
How did it got all through your boxers and your shorts and your t-shirt?
I don't know
Really
how she made
shot
it happen.
one. Okay.
No, but it didn't get through.
Oh, okay.
So we're making out.
Did
and
she notice?
No.
I mean, she must notice you go from hard to soft.
She has
right?
no idea. I know that I come.
You don't even make a little look.
And I just go.
Noise
I just
or
go.
whatever.
What?
That's how I come. all consonants. That's how I come.
No, do not make that
We got
noise.
Three Stooges coming.
I probably was trying to like hide any face. I was probably like, so I came.
Okay.
And I was like, instead of being like, because my
act
short,
like nothing happened.
I was like, hey, I'm not feeling great. I'm gonna roll back over. I'm gonna go to bed. And she's like, oh, no big deal. She's like, hit me back up when you call me when you come back from Chicago. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
totally.
So she had no idea.
No clue,
You
folks.
got what you needed and sent her packing. Seems to be a common thing with you. That old woman, you got what you needed and you sent that 43-year-old
She was-
packing. Oh, now this girl jacked you off through your pants. Get out of here, lady.
Her hands weren't even close to it.
That's so funny.
It was
Nothing-
really crazy.
Nothing wrong with that. Here's the thing, ladies. Why wouldn't we come? Why would we keep it in? That's the whole goal, isn't it? I'm coming right when I want to.
Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't I let it out?
them.
I know. I am aware. It's just a funny little thought, you know.
Well, Geoffrey,
What?
it's
No,
about that time.
we got to do one more. We got to end it gracefully. Let me
You
look
gotta
through my
land this
little.
plane.
Let me look through my little conversation. Thumb in the pussy didn't really go like I wanted it to. I thought that would be more of a shock, but I guess that wasn't that crazy of a deal. I think I was going to talk about the Chinatown bust, but I think I already went in on the Chinese people a little too much to talk about
that's
that.
something we're gonna have to.
We might have to edit that
That's
out.
a post game.
No, I don't think it was that bad. But I was talking about.
You did say Chinaman.
Yeah, that wasn't great. I apologize. They're great people. They're going to take over soon, so I don't want to be on their bad side when they invade us in a couple of years economically.
Yes.
I saw this TikTok that China and Russia are hoarding gold, and they're like going to reveal a new currency that's going to like take over for the dollar soon.
Really?
That they've been just like secretly stockpiling gold for years, and they're going to like ruin the U.S. economy in like a couple of years.
One of those countries is going to take us down.
Probably not Russia, but if they ally with China, yeah.
Yeah.
God,
If they double team us, are we
If they
done?
double team us, we're done.
Who do we got as an ally if they double team?
Oh, we got all of Europe and Brazil and Mexico.
What the
but-
hell is Brazil going to do? They going to shoot soccer balls at them? Are they shooting soccer balls at Russia?
Dang, good point,
You got
Alex.
you got a soccer nuke.
Do you? God damn it.
Don't they speak Portuguese? Isn't that what it
Okay,
is?
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, I don't know why you let that out right now.
Because sometimes I have to be like, okay, say something.
you were gonna say
legit.
something Spanish, and then they speak Portuguese. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that Brazil's like the third biggest country in the world.
Well,
they're like a huge ally.
I mean, like land-wise.
No,
mileage.
population. They're top 5.
Yeah, what's their military like?
Pretty good, probably.
You
You
think?
think they just have no military? They're the third or fourth biggest country. I bet. Fonz, look
yeah,
up Brazilian
Brazil
military. I bet they-
strong,
I
maybe.
bet, yeah, Brazilian armed forces, the second largest military in the Americas.
Dude,
That's
they're
pretty
14th
good.
in the world.
That's not bad. 14. Yeah, Fonz, look up the strongest militaries. That would be
This
a good
kind of
thing.
gets me
See
going.
who's going to be on our side.
Yeah,
One
because
thing world's strongest Muslim army is what came up when Fonz tried to go. We know what he's been looking up. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. I get it.
Oh, the Egyptians.
World's 20th strongest militaries. Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah, to the left there.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I want to see who we got on our allies. Canada 20, not great. Canada.
They're gonna help us.
That's higher. Indonesia, they'd be
Wow.
on our. Yeah, actually, they probably wouldn't.
That's pretty
they're
good.
pretty fundamentalist. Germany only 18. We'll get back.
a
We're
hard,
coming
a
back.
hard fall for
I
the
mean, we've
boys.
lost twice. The fact that we're still in the top 20, pretty good, Germany. We'll be back. Poland ahead of Germany? I'm shocked by that, honestly. Thailand.
It's good to see the
okay.
Germans be knocked down a peg.
No, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Australia.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're incredible. They're Israel. That's wild. They're 14 for how small Israel is. They know how to fight.
Mhm.
They know how to fight. Taiwan, yeah, they're going to lose soon.
Yeah.
Taiwan's going to be conquered by China pretty soon. Egypt, okay, I like Egypt. Pakistan, hell yeah. See, all these are our allies. They're all our
Egypt's
allies.
with us.
Oh, yeah. Turkey's.
Egypt's kind of been around army-wise. I feel like
What is that? What do you mean by that?
Well,
They've
you
been
got
around?
even if you go back to the pyramids, they were pretty strong.
Okay. I don't know if that has any relation to modern warfare, but true, they've been
no,
fighting for a while.
remember in 300, weren't those Egyptians?
Oh, Alex, who was fighting in 300? I'll let you take another crack at it.
Oh, it was the Persians, right?
Yeah. Are you feeding him answers, Fonz? He's always looking at you, and then suddenly Persians pops up.
Fonz,
Yeah.
Fonz,
He's doing
well,
blinks
sometimes
with him.
when I say something crazy, like Fonz is like,
He's just doing Morse code with you over there.
but yeah, so
Persians,
my
there's the
bad. The E's and the
Persians.
P's, you can mess those up.
What modern nation is Persia now? You know that's a modern country.
Iran.
Okay, nice. So Rob taught you something in that episode.
And you have to say that.
United Kingdom 9. Damn, they've fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Italy's
Are they
ahead
with
of
us?
you.
Are they
That's
with us?
wild. The Italians. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Britain's with us. Italy's with us. South Korea's with us. We're fine. 6. The French are up there. But they run quick. I don't think they're gonna be. India.
Who do they
okay.
got?
India's 5.
Are they with us?
India has nukes too, so that's huge. That's huge. Japan up there. I mean, we're
No way
fine.
they're with us. Are they with us?
Are you serious? They're like our huge ally.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
We took over Japan. They're
Dude,
like
the GameCube rocked. Do you remember that? GameCube was way better than people give it credit for.
The GameCube was terrible. The controllers were so weirdly shaped.
There was that Smash
did
Brothers
not like-
on the Cube that absolutely
The
ripped.
Smash Bros is always good, but no, the GameCube and the discs were like small. I
The
hated
discs were
that.
kind of whack.
I hated
no
that.
question.
China number 3. Okay, kind of worried there. They have 2.3 million soldiers.
Apparently
That
not
ain't
our
bad.
ally.
Not our ally. Russia also not
See,
our
they
ally.
got 2 and 3, dude.
Yeah, but Russia's been getting roasted by Ukraine. They're like getting slaughtered by the Ukraine recently. But let's look at how much money we spend. We spend 601 billion. How much does Russia spend? Only 84 billion. We spend 8 times.
Why are
what
people
they
telling
spend.
us not to spend as much on the military?
Because our military is more than the next 9 combined spending. We
Guys,
spend so much.
it costs to be the boss. Don't you say that sometimes?
Yeah, I don't think I say that, but that is a saying.
Isn't that a saying?
Yes, that is a saying. Yeah.
It costs to
Look at
be
that.
the
Yeah, I
motherfucking
bet
boss.
The U.S. spends 800 billion. China's only 250. Saudi Arabia. Oh yeah, they weren't in the list we just read. Yeah, Saudi. Yeah, see, we're good. We're gonna crush. Look at the ads Fonz gets. Has Biden done anything positive since taking office? Biden probably wants this video destroyed.
Yeah.
Was our country
All right.
better off with Donald Trump in the White House? I get those ads too. A fellow patriot, Fonz.
I think we've got to start winding down.
We gotta
now.
wind down now, Drago. Here's where we do plugs, and these plugs are for not this weekend, next weekend.
I'll be with you.
We're gonna be together. I was seeing if you'd get that right. We're in. Where are we, Drago?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin. Comedy on State. We're gonna be recording a pod there. I think in the green room. We're gonna have a
Yes.
good time. Shows Thursday, November 3rd through November 5th, I believe. 5 shows. Drago will be doing better than me on one of the shows. We will reveal that on Thursday, November 3rd, which show he'll be doing better than me
Between
on.
1 and 3, folks.
No,
1
you will
and
not.
3.
You'll get 1 on me, I guarantee. There'll be 1 where they like your brand of.
I'm telling you guys, Jeff.
Whatever
I
it
know. I
is.
know you're the hometown king, but it's a quick 20 up there.
Yeah, but those college kids, they love you. They love that you tell it like it is about first dates.
I tell it like it is, guys. You gotta be real up there.
Gotta be real. We're gonna be doing that together. Buy tickets, and of course, 2 weekends after that, the big album recording. Please, November 18th, 19th, buy tickets for the album recording in Minneapolis so my uncles don't. That is all I care about. Please don't let that happen. This has been episode 40. What, Alex?
49.
Nope, 48 of You're an Idiot. 48
Boom.
episodes,
I was
N-word
testing
free.
you.
52 more till the big party in Little Rock, Arkansas. Get your hoods ready, people.
We're on the road.
We're going. We're having a little bit of a party. You've been an idiot for listening. Good night and good luck.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.